Hi, this is Basil Green speaking, and I'd like to welcome you to one of my podcast episodes. It's been a while since I've put one together, but I want to share something with you that I received 3 days ago. So I was walking up the road on my way from my mom's place here in Marin Ridge, and I was going to my place in New City. So it's about a 10 minutes to 15-minute walk, and I heard words being spoken. So these words haven't left me, and it's been 3 days now. This morning I had a sense that I needed to share with you my community. Now I know this podcast also gets uploaded on YouTube automatically and on other podcast platforms. So I'm going to ask you, if you are watching it or listening to it on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications. And you will be able to get notified when I also upload other content on my YouTube channel. Like my Facebook page if you have clicked on the link on my Facebook page, Basil Green, Entrepreneur and Author. So you will also be able to browse through all other content, and whenever I'm doing Facebook Live, you can turn on video notifications on there as well. Also subscribe, download this video download this podcast and share it with those in your circle. So what did I hear? 3 days ago, I heard the Lord saying, they've given their lives over to Satan. Now, one of the things I noticed was that the Lord never say he has given his life over to Satan, or he never say she has given her life over to Satan. And he never specifically give somebody's name. He said they've given their lives over to Satan. So what I got from this was that there is a particular group of people that have given their lives over to Satan. So we understand that some people, it takes a while. Some people, when they've been offered something by the enemy, they accepted same time. So me, I wouldn't consider giving my life over to Satan. Why? Because he has nothing to offer that is of eternal value. Now I want to say this. I am a life coach. I am a motivational speaker, and I am an entrepreneur. This is what I do on the earth. I preach, I evangelize, I work for Jesus. I do the Lord's work, and I also serve people through the different things that God has given to me. These things are good for us while we are living on the earth. This takes care of us financially. It helps us to develop wealth and to become productive citizens, and it will assist us to be better people as well. All of the stuff that I share is focused on the whole person. And one thing I've observed is that Satan has been studying man for generations, for 6,000 plus years now. And he's got enough data on us, and he is able to understand where we need to be attacked or where we need to be approached, and how he can do that, and how is it that he can win people over. And one of the things, I'm not saying Maslow got this here from Satan. Why? Because he's a man that also studied. I don't know where he got the stuff from, but he was a man who studied the needs of people. So he did his studies, and he found out that there is a hierarchy of needs that he could classify or put them in such a way that you and I may understand how we behave when we are going after certain things in society. And politicians, people who want to get to us, mainly politicians, go and study all of this stuff. I remember I studied the stuff in business economics, and I was in high school. That's the first time I learned about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I also think we also worked on it in our economics class. So I took the business stream when I was in high school, where we had English as my first language, Afrikaans as my second language, and then mathematics. This was pure maths, and we also had business economics, and accounting. So these were the subjects that I had taken. It was more designed to put us into business. So we studied this from when we're in high school. And I recently came across an article on the masterclass website where I learned a little bit, just to refresh the memory. Even outside of school, I've learned about this stuff, but it's also nice to just get different perspectives and the way people teach it differently as well. And what I'm just going to read some of the things that I have done, and I have condensed it, and I've put it. I kept the gist of the message that was on the website, but what I realized that there's 5 different levels, you can say. The first one is the psychological needs, where we have a need for water, food, rest, clothing, shelter, health, reproduction. And then the second one is our safety needs, where we have a need for protection, emotional stability, well-being, security, health. That is our health, security in our health and security in our finances. And the third level is for love and belonging. This includes things like friendships, family, intimacy, and our ability to socialize. And then the fourth level is our esteem needs, where you'll find things like self-confidence, independence, self-respect, and our self-esteem. And then the fifth level is self-actualization needs, where we see the fulfillment of our potential, our full potential, education, skills development, refining of talents, our goals, caring for others, and things like these. This is what I took from the masterclass website. So this is how they've structured it, and then they speak about the lower level needs, which are the first 3 that I named, and then the higher level needs are 4 and 5. So it's broken up into that. Society knows and understands that we have these needs, and it knows how to approach us on these different levels so that he can get the best of us. He knows how to press certain buttons, and he can even do it in such a way it isolates you from all of these things until you give in. So we understand that people have these things and we have these desires, and we want to achieve all of this stuff in our lives, but it should not come at the expense of what the enemy wants from us as individuals. So we also teach the stuff. I teach the stuff, and I try to focus on all of these things so that we can get across to the people that are there. in our community. So I'm one of those people that want to serve my community and make sure that they also live a good life. And I believe that is the same for any other person that is trying to develop people so that they can be able to live a fulfilled life and a happy life, and they are able to maximize all of the different things that they have been given on the earth. Now, if Satan is giving you all of this stuff, you will achieve certain things. You will achieve certain levels of wealth, and money will come, but it comes at a cost. When I look at Satan, I look at him as a man who goes out to try and win a woman. So men, we understand that we are willing to do whatever it takes in order to get the girl that we desire, and we are willing to wait long and try our best until we get what we want. Most men are like that, and once the man gets what he wants, that's where the change comes. Now, I'm not saying that all men are like that, but I am making a resemblance of the man that Satan would be if he were a man. He will get you, and then he will abuse you afterwards. Now, he's going to do good things from time to time, and then afterwards, he's going to require you to do certain things that are perverted, certain things that are evil, certain things that are not good for you as a human being. So he'll require for you to do that in order for you to continue experiencing the rewards. Now, Satan wants you to give all of yourself to him. He takes it in degrees. The more he gives to you, the more he requires of you. So you gotta make certain sacrifices. You've got to do things. You'll find your life starting to be dominated by Satan. Now, the one thing that I understand is that the devil doesn't love any person. He will tell people that he loves them, but he doesn't love any other person. Now, whatever we take from Satan, God considers it as a sin. So there are sins that lead to death, and there are sins that do not lead to death, but both have consequences that we are going to experience. So the sins that don't lead to death will create a certain level of turmoil and discomfort in our lives that is going to take us away, further and further away from the will of God, and it's going to make us become people who are enemies of God. So why am I sharing this? I am sharing this so that I can help you who has given their lives over to Satan, so that you can come out of it. I'm probably shared this before, and I remember I had an experience I had more than one experience where the satanic world was opened up to me. I saw things about demons. I saw things about how Satan recruits people, and I refuse to accept those things. Why? Because I know that I have made a commitment to serve and follow the Lord Jesus Christ. And each and every day I make a commitment, like many other believers that have decided to follow after the Lord Jesus Christ. So I want to make this cry out to you. Give your life back to God. He can take care of your everyday needs, but the most important thing is that your eternal salvation is important. This is the type of person I am. I do all of these things, but our main focus is not creating wealth. It's also to help you become a person who will experience the things that are eternal. So I won't stop a person from pursuing wealth, but this is a part of me where I speak these things, and I do not charge to do stuff like this. Come back to God, give your life to Jesus, and you will see your life turning around. Now, this is Basil Green speaking. Subscribe, keep coming back, and keep following me on social media. Thank you, and goodbye.